Once again, thank you to the van. Couple other thanks. June's equipment, that lovely 1978 Les Paul, which means it's older than most of the people who were up here on stage, is Jamm's. I think it's such a nice guitar, Jamm doesn't even allow himself to play it. This Fender DeVille, interesting story. It's June's amp of choice. I was trying to find one, couldn't find one, which reminded me I live in Honolulu and not in Austin, Texas. Okay, but go to Dan's Guitar. Anyone buy any stuff from Dan? And Dan said, of course, yeah, we're gonna hook you up. And so I go in there and he says, get today, by the way, today. I'm in there at 10 o'clock in the morning. He goes, guess what just happened? I said, what? He said a guy came in from the United States Marine Corps band and sold me a Fender DeVille with a foot pedal. Meant to be, right? Okay? So go buy some stuff from Dan's. Okay? All right. Thanks to Kat, our musical director, for herding the cats. Okay. This is the part of the show where you remember, like when you watch HPR or Hawaii Public Television, and they show you something really cool, and then they stop periodically to ask for money. Yeah, this is that part. Okay. This is a benefit for IMA, June's band camp. She's going to tell you a little more about it. If you came to watch, thank you. You've got excellent taste in music. But you know, if you went to the Blue Note, this is a $55 gig and you didn't pay a cover. So please consider donating for a very, very worthy cause. And not only at the Blue Note would have been $55, not to rag on the Blue Note, but it would be half as fun and the sound would be half as good. So I want to give big shout outs to our friends Lee and Glenn for letting us come in here on a Friday night and do this in this wonderful, wonderful venue. If you enjoy this kind of thing, in a couple months, check out Dr. J's Blues Review, and we will be doing our annual Bonzo birthday, Bonzaroo, or whatever we're going to call it this year. But if you like Led Zeppelin or you like drumming, this is going to be the show for you. It will also be a benefit. Facebook. I'm going to create a folder on Facebook. A lot of you are taking photos. Feel free to upload photos onto that folder so they'll get you June. All right? Okay. Now, a couple years ago, a couple of the women musicians were sitting around going, who was the first women's rock band? And of course, they Googled it and really couldn't find an answer. So they said, who's old enough around here to have actually been around who would know this answer? So they asked me. Okay. And I said, well, it's not Patti Smith. I love Patti Smith. I've worked with Patti Smith. It's not the Runaways. I love the Runaways. I worked with the Runaways. It's not Hart. I love Hart. I worked with Hart. And they said, who is it? And I said, well, the first band that actually put themselves together organically. In other words, a guy didn't do it. The first band to get a contract with a major label. The first band to actually do the album that they were contracted to do. And the first band to tour internationally. And I said also a band that did 3 awesome covers that they own. They own the cover of Badge, Cream. They did the best cover. Who did the best Beatles cover? They did. Hey Bulldog. Who did the best Marvin Gaye cover? They did. Ain't that peculiar? Let me hear it for the women players in this room. Women, I'm so very proud to introduce you to your musical godmother, June Millington.
Well, I can't express to you how honored I am to be here tonight. This has been a transcendent experience for me. Every act that I've seen has just blown me away. And I love the feeling of camaraderie and the talent and the heart that everybody's showing, and quite definitely community, which means everything to me. That's part of the reason why I co-founded the Institute for the Musical Arts. And let me just tell you briefly, a lot of people think it's about rock and roll girls camps, and it is to a large extent, but we didn't start those until 2002. In fact, IMA was founded in 1986, so we got our 501c3 in 1987. I want to just say briefly that when you start an institute for women and girls in music, a lot of people don't understand. They don't understand that there are foremothers who come before us, and they don't understand how important it is that women and girls get together and play music together, and they find their magnetic center through their own creativity. And the board that started IMA included Angela Davis, whom you probably have heard of, completely kick-ass, and she got it, and she lent her the weight of her life and her expertise to what we're doing, and so many women and men have done the same thing. So what we're essentially doing is playing it forward. And I am, as honored as I am to be here tonight, I'm also honored to be able to be part of the group of people who are helping the next generation and the generations beyond to express themselves musically, because I'll tell you, everything that we're doing right now, everything that you're contributing to is getting passed on to the next generation. I'm talking about 25 acres, a house and 2 barns in Massachusetts, 20 minutes from Smith College. I'm talking about all the equipment, 2 recording studios, the living archives that we are creating. Hopefully tonight also will be in the living archives. That's really important, like when we do camps, I tell the girls, you should know that there are women who came before you, who put their lives on the line just to go on the road. I'm talking about, 20s, 30s, 40s. And you're a part of that, and you own this building. This is yours, So that's really important, and that's why I'm so invested in it. And you're all a part of it by being here tonight. I want to thank Laulani and her mother, is it Leona, who made me this hakule, and yeah. Oh my goodness, I can't put this guitar on and keep everything on because it's just going to mess it up. So what would be a good place to put where? Just on another mic stand maybe? Yeah. And probably the lays too. I hate to take them off, but I'll smash them. How about this right here? There you go. Wow, you guys rock my world tonight, all of you. Unbelievable. So let me, a lot of people don't know that I'm deaf in my left ear. So, and I always have been, it's not rock and roll. So everything is skewed to my right. If you see pictures of Fanny or anytime I play, usually everyone's to my right, but I get to be in the center for right now. Let me just get this set. So this guitar had belonged to Caroline, yes? Yes. Could you tell me more about Caroline? Does anyone know her last name? Could you tell me more about her?
She is an amazing guitar player, rock guitar player.
Wow. Because when I saw this guitar last night and then I put it on, I thought, this is so easy. I mean, the ground's been laid. I didn't know anything about Caroline. So Caroline, thank you. This is an incredible guitar. And this amp, by the way, is a pretty high octane. I like it. I didn't do a sound check because I just figured it would happen. I actually didn't even practice for this gig because I've been in the recording studio. But I just knew the vibe would be right, and I could just do what I damn well pleased up here. So this is a song that I wrote actually right after I left Fanny. I moved to a place in Long Island for about 6 months, a vacation house, somebody's vacation house. I took a sabbatical and I just basically walked by the ocean and listened to Stevie Wonder. And then I ended up in Woodstock, New York. And I ended up writing this song. That's really about, following your star. And it actually was one of my mother's favorite songs. And, when my sister and I started our first band in 1965, we didn't know anything about the blues. We didn't know that there was music coming out of New Orleans and whatnot, but we did end up playing a lot of gigs with Dr. John and the Neville Brothers, the Meters, and that really rubbed off on us. So this tune comes right out of that. Now you tell me if it's too loud, all right? Could somebody turn off that snare, please? Well, my mama raised me to be strong. She taught me how to face the world. She said, girl, you've got to understand that they can trust another girl. But how long can you keep on believing what people on the corner say? You got to do what's best for you. You got to make it your own way. 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 Do it, show the people. Come on, go and get it. Go out and get it, girl. Go on, go and get it. Yeah, yeah. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo. Do it, show the people. When people come by, I'll look me in the eye, wondering what's behind. Gonna check it out now, wonder what it's about. Well, I'm about to lose my mind. But lately, I've been remembering the words Mama used to say. Girl, don't ever let yourself down. You gotta make it your own way. 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 Make it, you gotta show the people your own way. Make it something way down inside. Your own way. Make it your own way. Show the people. Go on, go and get it. Go out and get it, girl. Go on, go and get it. Get it, girl. For all the world to see. Go on, get it. All the world to see. on your way. You're on your way. You're on your way.